Hey everybody, I swear my camera got moved. Watch your... I'm sorry, I don't mean to try to make you sick, but it's like driving me crazy. Okay, so I know there's not anybody here yet, but I got a few birthday presents. A little later in the month, but we don't care, right? We're just happy that people thought of us and got us a present. And I say us because I share all my stuff with you guys. Hi, babe. I'm gonna put a link up here in a minute because I also got not only yours, but I got one from my brother. So I am so flippin' excited. Let me get through this and I'll bring you up. Okay, so again, birthday presents. This one was not expecting. This is from my best friend and sister from the man above. I don't know, sister from another mystery thing. We're not sisters, we just call each other sisters. Okay, anyways, this is from Ange. Look at this. Look at Look at how pretty. And oh my goodness, they had these things so wrapped and so boxed that I didn't think I was ever going to get into these. It took like forever to get these open. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. And look how bright. And come already sharpened. Well, already sharpened, but sharper than most pencils do. Look at how pretty. That is just awesome. And these are skin tones. Very nice. Very nice. Can't wait to use these. I got to get me a case. And then, yeah, these are freaking awesome. We will probably swap these in a minute. They are, well, if I move them, everybody's going to see. So, okay. So, I have two brothers, and I have one that lives here in this state with me, and the other one lives out of state. I'm not going to tell you which state. He just lives out of state. But he sends me the most amazing birthday gifts ever. Every time I have a birthday. So this year, I got. Are you ready? Are you ready? I got the Karitaki. Damn it, watercolors. I got the watercolors, you guys. I am going to play. I want to see if I can do. Yeah, I just want to. I'm just going to play. I'm going to play. I want to see if I can do that background that View does. And then I want to test them and see how they do. Look at that gold. That gold looks so pretty. Yep. And then they have a white gold and a blush gold. Oh, look at them. They are so pretty. I love this blue. This ultramarine pale blue. Oh, it is so pretty. Isn't it? I called him before I got on internet, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you did this. But yeah, this is so flipping cool. I am so excited. So let's and look at this. Well, what is this? Malachite. All right, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I just wanted to show everybody. Yep. For whoever wants to come up. You don't have to. You don't feel obligated, but if you want to, it's here. And oh my goodness, I love this color. I love all of them. I really do. That's a bright yellow. All right, let's test these out. All right, let me see. Okay. Yes, I will color in a little bit. Just let me, I want to test these out first. Okay. Let me get a little bowl so I can rinse off my brushes. Actually, I might just use a water brush today just to test them out. Let's see. Paper towel. I don't know if I got any water in my water brushes. I'll have to look and see. Okay. That one has water in it, but it's a little too big. That one has water. That one's really big. You can tell the ones I use. They don't have water in them. The ones I don't use, they have water. All right, we'll use this one. Okay. And then we don't have to fill those. All right, we're going to put this back down there so we don't have to worry about it. This can sit here for right now. Move these over here. Hi, Miss Taylor. Do you see what my brother got me for my birthday? These are the Karataki watercolors. I am so flippin' excited. And then Miss Ange got me the Ohuhu 72 count pencils. Isn't that friggin' awesome? Okay, baby. I love you. Thank you so much, Ange. Thank you so much. That's what I'm getting ready to try them right now. I'm gonna spray a couple of them and let them sit for a minute. Let me change my water bottle setting here. I'm not going to soak them. I'm just putting a couple little drops on all of them. That way they can sit while I'm testing out the others. Okay. And then we have our water brush. We're going to find out because we're going to test these and then I'm going to swatch those. So we're going to be a little busy this one. Okay, let me trying to figure out an easy way to do this because right-handed and I don't want to keep reaching over. Okay, so wet our brush. Okay. Oh, look at that. I'm just trying to mix in the water because want to let it sit and get nasty. Okay, ready? This is just red and then it says rouge. So oh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, now a little bit goes a long ways. Look at that. What a pretty color. What a pretty color. Okay, rinse it off. All right, let's put some water in here so I can rinse them off a little faster. You're going to stick around, aren't you? I put the link in case you wanted to come up. Okay. This is ceramic. We're just going to go straight across. That's a pretty reddish pink. Look at that. And they go on so smooth. And they don't make that funky water color when it gets thin type of, yeah, okay, anyways, I'll explain later. Okay. This is Rose Madder, M-A-D-D-E-R. Okay. Okay, there's not a big, like, big color difference. I didn't put as much on this time. I don't want to waste it. But I mean, seriously, it's going to take me like forever to use all this anyway, so. Look at that. Hi, Dawn. Okay, so this one is, oh, this one didn't get a whole lot of water in it. Okay, Rose Madder, M-A-D-D-E-R, deep. So this is a deeper red. Oh, look at that. That is pretty. I could spread it out further, but we'll do all the tests and all that stuff later. I just want to swatch them. Yep, I think they put all the watercolors that I have to Shame. Okay, let's see. This one is Cardium Red. I didn't put too much water in that one. We'll just stir it up until it gets a little thicker. Okay. Look at that. There's a lot of paint on the brush. That's why it looks so smooth. Oh, I am in love. I see backgrounds in my future. I do. Right, I'm trying to get the red off. Test a different color. Going into the oranges. All right, I can tell you right now, you can tell I'm a very unexperienced watercolorist. You don't need a whole lot of water in these things. I just put a drop or two in them, and yeah, I've got water everywhere. Okay, this is Cadmium Scarlet, sorry. No R. This is kind of like an orangish red. Look at the vibrancy of that color. Hi, View! Look what I got for my birthday! My brother is so flipping awesome. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get another piece of paper towel here. Okay, so yeah, you definitely do not need but maybe a drop of water in these things. Okay, this one is cadmium orange. Okay. Now this is like a real light orange, almost like a light pumpkin orange, like when they first start turning orange. Yes, ma'am. Yes, 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 yes. Now, I am going to, y'all can tell everybody you know that I'm a copycat or whatever, but I am going to try to learn how to do the background that Miss View does with hers, because I think that background is friggin' amazing. And that's what I want to learn how to do. So she showed a video of how to do it, and I watched it, and I think I got it figured out. But if I do, I will let y'all know, because I'm going to give her all the credit because it's hers. She's the one that did it. Yeah, she gets all the credit. She gets the credit for me wanting these because I want to know how to do that background. Okay, this is yellow ochre. It's a pretty yellow ochre. Yes, way too much paint on my brush, but I don't care. I'm a newbie. I'll figure it out. Again, like I said, I think it's because I got too much water in there. But yep, you can spread it out like very far. I just added a tad bit more water. Fill in the little cap I got going here. Yep. I'm in love. I am in love. Okay, we did the yellow ochre. Now see, some have water, some don't. Either that or they soaked it all up. I'm not sure. So this one didn't have a lot of water in it, so I'm not going to put a lot on my brush. I don't have to worry about it. Look at this. This is cadmium yellow. This is like a very fresh, like what are those daylilies or day anyway, morning glories. Yep, really bright morning glory. That is so pretty. Bye, hon. Love you. Okay. This one is I don't know. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Aureolin. Yeah, I don't know. It's yellow. Just a different shade. A little darker. So freaking awesome. Okay, for any of you that want these, as of yesterday, I haven't checked today, but as of yesterday, these were on sale. I think I don't remember how much it was. How much they had off on these. Because I looked at these yesterday. I did not know they were coming in the mail today. I'm going to have to take them off my list because he won't buy things that's on my list because he says then I'll know. And he doesn't want me to know because he says I snoop. All right, this is lemon yellow. So he just goes to my list and he'll look at my list and then he'll go search for it separately. He's a little sneak. The color of this water is getting terrible. Okay, Now we're going to move into olive green. Very pretty. It's very deep olive green. These colors are like freaking amazing. Okay. Sap green light. Yep, every time I put a color down, I'm more in love with it than I was before I like put that color down. Yes, ma'am. Like I said, I think I see serious backgrounds in my future. Okay, this is just sap green. Okay. Now y'all probably, I don't know if you guys can see it, but when you first put it down on the paper, there doesn't look like there's a whole big variance in the sap green and the sap green light, but there is. The sap green light is a lot darker, or a lot lighter. Okay. Oh, hooker green. This is one of my favorite colors. This is like almost this, like an emerald green. It's really pretty. It's not quite as dark as an emerald, but it's close. It's very pretty. Okay, sap green deep. Now this one, I can't wait to see because this one looks like it's a dark green. Oh, I didn't even see. They got forest green in here and turquoise green deep. Okay, this one might not be as dark as I think, but it's getting darker. Okay, this one's like the color of the dark green in a Prisma. Let's see how right I am. I got those right here. Dark green Prisma. Okay, well maybe this one is. Okay, maybe it's the. I don't know. They both. look like it. Look at that shine. Look at those. I am. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Alright. See if I can do these swatches first. And then yes, we will. Okay, that is BIRIDIAN. Yeah. That's more of an emerald green. I don't know why it looks so dark on screen. I got all my lights on. Maybe I have to. Will this help? Oh, I haven't had that on in a long time. Did that help at all, you guys? Yeah, let's see if I can do this. Okay, now the next one is forest green. I can't wait to see this one because it's really dark. Yeah, baby. Look at that. That is an amazing dark green. I wish they would make a pencil in this color. Because when you want a dark green, that's the dark green that you want. Okay, listen up, pencil makers. Okay, this one is turquoise green deep. So this is going to be a dark green with a tad bit of a blue tint. Oh, God, that's gorgeous. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just having a little fun here. Now this one is like almost like a jade green. I can't pronounce the name of it. Not even gonna try. It's just awesome. Okay, so I see what view means when she's like, if you don't add a lot of water, they come out a little thicker. Which, of course, that's, kind of a null. Yeah. Okay, this is ultramarine pale. This is a very pretty blue. Yeah, baby. Water I got in my bowl went from a red to a pea green. Okay, this is ultramarine. Man, I wish you guys were here to see this. These colors are friggin' amazing. Sorry, guys. It's like I'm almost like holding my breath. Very pretty. Okay, going through the paper towel. They are very highly pigmented. But the colors are, it's not that they're, this is the I don't know, this is some kind of blue. Cerulean blue. It's not that they're just, it's like they're very highly pigmented. They're just bright. They're almost like when you're looking at a jewel, you know, how it shines and the color comes through, and yeah, that's kind of what these are. They're just really friggin' awesome. These are the best watercolors I have so far. Yep. Okay, turquoise blue. Now I can tell you right now, this is going to be amazing on paper because it's pretty as I'm stirring it up. Like I'm measuring it, and I'm not taking that color right now. That is a gorgeous turquoise. Now I'm doing this on just regular cardstock. I don't have like watercolored cardstock or anything. It's just like a Nina. I think it's a 60-pound or something. I just buy it to check my colored pencils. So, okay, this is a Persian blue. Oh, goodness gracious. If y'all like watercoloring, And I mean, I know you can't just, up and go get whatever you want when you want. And if you can, that's great too. But put these on your list or save for them and get them because these are freaking amazing. Okay, this one is indigo. Very pretty blue. Okay, Imperial Violet. I can't wait to get down to the gold. All these are so pretty. It's like, oh, can't wait to get down there. Ooh, now that's a really deep purple. That is like gorgeous. Okay, Cobalt Violet. 100 of them. Could you just imagine? I couldn't imagine. Mm-mm-mm. Gorgeous purple. Now, y'all, I am by no means a watercolorist. I'm a pencil girl. I have no idea what I'm doing when I get to play with watercolors. But I am telling you that these are flipping out of this world. Okay. So this is purple. That's all it says is purple. Now see, well, my first complaint. To me, this isn't purple. To me, this is more of a mauve. The last one was a purple. Okay, burnt sienna. That's pretty burnt sienna. I still think burnt sienna should be up with the oranges because instead of with the browns, because it's really all it is a really super darkish orange. It does have a brownish tint to it, but it's really just an orange. Okay, we have raw umber deep. Very cool. And then we have black. Now, here's the test. Is this a true black? Yes, ma'am. Yes, 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 ma'am. let's see what happens when it dries, because that'll tell the actual story. I hate a black that is not black, it's gray black. I don't want gray black, I don't want smoky black, I want a true black. Okay, this is what I've been waiting for. Okay, here's white. You're probably not going to see it on the paper, but we're going to see what we can do about that. Okay, so that's white. Oh, that's white up there. So let's do, there we go. Now that's a white. All right, let's turn our paper kind of inside out. Make a new dry spot here. I only got a few more colors to do. All right, white gold. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. Oh, by just stirring it up, it almost looks like a pearl white. Okay, which you're probably not going to see it on the paper, but I will see if I can find it. Oh, yep, that's exactly what it is. All right, is this? It's dry, so we'll just look at that. It's like an iridescent. Oop. All right, come on out of there. Look at that. All right, we got to get the orange out of here. Okay. Clean brush. Okay. Bluish gold. Okay, bluish gold. All right. That is a bluish gold. I've never seen a bluish gold. That is gold with a bluish tint. That is just kick-ass. It's taking me a little longer, guys, because I got to clean my brush every time so I don't mix the colors. So you just got to give me a second. Okay, now we're down to the last one, which is just gold. Now, to me, this almost looks like a copper, but let's see what it looks like on paper. Okay, I'm going to let it dry because at first glance, to me, it looks like a copper. But let's see what it does when it dries. All right, did I miss any? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. How many am I supposed to hit? Is it 34 or 36? I can't read Japanese. Maybe 32. Anyways, I don't think I missed any. But yep. These are friggin' amazing. I love them very much. Okay, so clean this brush, and then I'm going to get out a different brush. Okay, and I am going to label these because I think I'm going to not that I'll ever use it, but we'll see. So we're going to just call this like number 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, oh, 22, 23, 26, 36. Oh shit. They already got them numbered. I didn't even see that. Oh well. I'll go back and fix it, but that's my numbering system right now. Okay. Am I right on this one? Oh, let me see. Oh, yep. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'll probably just put a number next to them. Very cool. All right, we're going to set those right there so they can dry. And then I've got a brush like Miss View used. Two of them to be exact. And I need some clean water. All right, let's do this bowl for some clean water. I got stuff laying all over the place. Okay, that's my dirty water. So we'll just put that right up here. And we'll get out some clean water. I hear you. 1 second. Let me grab this. I'm going to have stuff falling all over the place here in a second. Oh, got a cramp on my side. Hello?
Hey, hey, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I see you got your little watercolors there.
I knew. It's exciting.
No, I know you are happy.
I am. My
Yeah, they're
mouth is.
very nice. Yeah, I think those are um for the watercolors that I definitely the ones that I have, that's the best quality of the ones that I have. I've got some samples of some name brand ones. I got a sample of a Holbein and a sample of a um I forgot the names of them. But anyway, I like these because I like the square box and I like how bright it is. And they're just so nice.
They give they give you a range of colors.
Yeah.
Um, like there's not many browns, but there's an. I mean, really, who uses a lot?
Well,
Um,
that they have more browns though, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
but the blues and the greens,
They give you everything, don't they?
yes, they do.
The
They give
blues
you
and the
red.
greens give you life. I
Yep,
was like, look at all these blues and all these greens. Oh my
yep.
goodness.
They give you reds, oranges. They
Yeah.
don't give you a lot of pinks. In fact, technically there is no pinks. They're what they call rose, but
Yeah.
you can take a red and mix it with white and come up with a
Yeah.
pink. So,
Yeah. Color theory. Okay. Tell them you better school them on the color theory. Make your own colors.
yeah. So you
Mhm.
got enough colors here to
Yeah.
pretty much make any color you want to make.
But they could have squeezed one more yellow up in there for me, but it's all good.
Yep, but again, you could take the cardium yellow and put some white to it and just make it a little lighter.
hmm
So, um, yeah, you can do it, people. These are friggin' I cannot believe I got these. I cannot believe I got these. And did you see what Miss Ange got me?
Mm-mm.
Miss Ange, these both came today. Miss Ange got me
Oh,
the Ohuhu pencil 72 set.
those are my faves. I love those. I call them my poly woohoo because
Yep.
I mix my
So I want.
polychromos because I don't have a whole set of polychromos, so I mix them together and they're my poly woohoo.
Yep, I want to swatch those and test them out. But okay, so all right, let's do this. Um, we're gonna do the green one, right?
Okay, yeah, let me show you. So Kim saw me do and actually, of course, nothing is new on the YouTube, but I saw some backgrounds, and I was like, how did that person get that background? So I looked at their video, and they did it a little bit differently than how I did it. But anyway, so the first page that Kim had seen that I was doing, because I was doing a color along. Ooh, I pulled the wrong one out. I was doing a color along and it was this page right here, and I did it in the greens, and it's so pretty. Now the person, I think they did theirs in a different color, but I did mine in the green, and I used a Kuritake. So it's so pretty because it's so shiny. Now the Kuritake watercolors, once you put the color down, it is not. It does like a little gloss, so it's kind of not wanting to accept pencil over top. You know how like regular watercolors do. So I have to make sure
Yep.
that I don't want to add a pencil to it because it doesn't work that well. But yeah, so I did this one, and then I also did it in the red and the orange,
Yep.
red and
And I
orange.
like the green and the blue's my favorite.
And then I did it in this blue. I was going to do a color along with ink and hue. So that's the blue. And I actually had done it and it didn't look nice. And I came back through, even when it's dry, if you see you want to add some more little spots and stuff or another color, you could just dab it in there. It is so freaking nice. And then the one that I did the other day in this Maria Troll book, this is all the Kuritake. Um, yeah, no, I'm sorry. This is another watercolor I use. So it's the same technique. that I did with the Kuretake one, but I just did it with another watercolor that I can go over it with pencil. So
So the one, hold on, put that back up there. The one on your right, is that Kuretake?
no, none of this is hold on.
Because it's got
That is Kuretake, but
the
this one
other one
isn't
is
Kuretake.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. This is Kuretake there. This is regular watercolor. This right here is regular watercolor, regular watercolor, regular watercolor, but Kuretake. Because
Yep,
you can
you can just
tell,
tell the difference.
yes, you can. That green, and then this is the one I did. I did it in the purple. Hold on. A little bit
Yep, you can
harder
just
to
you can nope, you can put it right down at the thing. Your camera is good enough that it gets the. There
yeah.
we go. Look
Yeah.
at that. That purple is gorgeous too.
Yeah. So which colors are you going to do for your first
I want to try the. Really want to try the green. So I have
Okay.
this one. I have. Hold on. Let me put me back up there. Okay. I have. I'll hold them both up, or all three. I have all three of these.
Oh, your
Which
brushes?
one should I use?
The small one on the right.
The yellow one?
Uh-huh. Oh, and I was going to ask you what kind of brush you had because to get the real nice stipple, it has to be a either a flat tip or something with jagged edges or not. It might an acrylic paintbrush as opposed to or as opposed to a watercolor brush. A watercolor brush, you could do it, but it would just take so much time because they
Yeah.
usually have the tips.
I can't tell if that's a jagged edge one or not. Hold on, let me see.
That's a fluffy one.
That's a fluffy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you got an old cheapo brush, a cheapo flathead, old raggedy brush.
I'm
So
gonna
you can do it with that
try
one.
this.
That I think that
Yep,
one
I'm
would
gonna try
work.
it with this.
Yep. And I'm going to use, I just got this, so I'm not going to use the long one that I used last time. Where's the brush I just pulled out? Did I drop it? Oh, now I got to pick another brush. Yeah, so I'm going to do it with the daggone brush and I pulled it out. It doesn't matter. So I'm just going to use something like this. It's no big deal. No whoop. Let's say when it's no big deal, no whoop.
No
No
whoop.
big, yeah, no big whoop. So yeah, so let me see what colors I'm going to do. Okay, you want the green. Well, it's the same way with all of them, but let's do the green. Now I picked 3 greens, and so I know I picked this one, Hooker's green, because I'm a hooker.
Okay.
Viridian green, and then I picked sap green. But you can use 2 colors, 3 colors, 4 colors. You can use as many colors you want. But
I think I
that's
want
what
to try 4.
okay, go for
I
it.
think I
I
want to
was
try
gonna
the
pick
hooker.
another one
I
up.
think
I was gonna pick up this light one.
Yep. I think I want to try the sap green, the hooker green, maybe the
The greenish yellow is pretty too. I'm gonna
the
put 5 right there.
yeah. I don't know. Let's just start and see what we get.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so I'm gonna start with the sap green. So
mhm.
no, do I water my brush first or not?
Well, let me get my water bottle because what I do, oh, I
My
was,
paints are already wet.
yeah, see, I gotta wet mine, but let me put some water in here real quick. I'm sorry. I had just
Okay.
came in.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I had just came in the house.
I'm just dying to stick my brush in some paint. Okay, guys, we are in class, so we have to behave. And we need to figure this out and listen. So I am going to actually kind of try to like make me a background here. So let's do a circle.
Yeah, so yours is already wet. Um, Mine's aren't wet, but what I'm going to do is just put them in.
So we're gonna say this is the background. And we're gonna try to do a background.
So I'm just going to wet my paint a little bit, just a little bit to get it started. You let it sit there. I'm actually going to do a background on the page. So
Yeah,
um
I'm not that confident yet.
yeah. Kim, it's so easy. You're gonna be like, is that all you did? Yeah. Did I want to? So I'm going to do the background for, geez, I could have picked a page. This one right here, it's real simple. So and this is in Shooting Star.
You don't have to use the same color as me.
No, I am, because I want to make sure that I do it right and let you know the right way, because I switch it up when I do it sometimes.
Oh,
So if
okay.
I use the same color, I can remember, because I got the book right there and I can remember how I did it. And actually, I'm remembering now more, because every time I do it different. But I'm gonna show you just how I did.
You just got it, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you do, but you just do the tip. You don't swirl it. You just go straight down on there like this. And then when I did
Okay,
that
do I
book,
wet my brush? Do I wet my brush first? Now my
yeah.
paints are already wet.
Yeah, if your paint's already wet, I would just wet it a little bit
Just
more, but not too
just to
much.
wet it.
Not like
Okay.
dripping. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna try the sap green first, right? Am I doing it right?
Yep. And I just go all around and yep.
And I know you said you don't want too much water.
Yeah, that's the only downfall, because if you have too much, then the colors will bleed together. And this watercolor is so powerful, you just really don't need that much, but it's just dap 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 dap.
Okay, we're dapping. Okay, do you rinse your color off?
No. Mm-mm.
You just kind of mix it with the other color?
Because it's gonna go away at some point, because it's all greens. Now, if you're using like a yellow and a red, or yellow and a blue, then I would use two brushes.
Okay.
But since it's all green,
Right.
but you can dap. It's your work. It's your stuff. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you how to stipple to. Because, like I said, now when I do it so many different ways. Oh, and I got to get a piece of paper behind
I
here.
like it. I think I like it with the brush you were using.
The other one?
Yeah, I don't think I like it with this round one.
Okay, and so
It's looking more like dots than it is leaves.
okay, well then, do you have an old raggedy old brush with like ratchet ends on it? I mean, not anything pointed. Like, do you have like an old cheap old brush like this, like rough, and look like it been like the dog chewed it up?
No, I don't have. You see, yours has been well used. Mine
This is
stuff
brand
hasn't
new.
yet.
I just got
Is it
this
really?
one. Yeah, I got this one from Aldi's. They had some of these are it's actually an acrylic paintbrush. This is not a watercolor brush.
Okay.
Yeah, my watercolor brushes hold too much paint for me to do this with it. They hold a lot of water. No, they would be too messy.
All right. I don't have anything round like that, but I do have a square one kind of like that.
The square one, square is what it is. See, that's what I'm using, a square one. That's actually, it's a
Okay.
square flat one.
Yeah, I have like this one.
Well, you could try to actually, any shape that you have will give it a different pattern. It's just depending on how much you're gonna be dabbing, you'll just be dabbing a little bit more.
Right.
And then you can mix up, like you can use one of those brushes for one color and then another brush for the other color.
Okay, I think I like this shape better than I do the round one. Ooh, that kind of came out kind of big.
So now that I got a little bit around the whole, a little bit of everything, then I'll go ahead and switch my colors. I tend to put the darker one all around the edge, though, not like do it in a line or anything, but I try to make sure I do the dark ones around the edge. Just because it's a circle. Well, no, it's because it's a circle. That's why. So then I'm going to go into the other green. I'm going to go into my other greens. I'm going to pick this. I'm going to pick a lighter green.
Too much water. Okay, I get the concept, but I think I got to get different brushes.
Yeah, just get some old cheap brushes. The ones I was using those were some I got from Michael's, in a big bag, no name brand, but
Right.
Michael's. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now I'm gonna use another color green.
Okay. I'm just going to start off with a lot of.
And then I guess the only thing I would say is this: the object is to fill all the white spaces up. So it makes it easier when you go all across the whole thing, and then you just see what spaces that you want to fill it up. And this is like a no-brainer. I love this. And especially when you do a whole lot of work on a page, and then you like, oh, I want to do something that's not going to mess up because when I do my background, sometimes if I don't do my backgrounds first, I mess my pages up. I get so mad.
Right.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm thinking I'm digging this.
Yeah. And you could do this with crayons, with watercolor pencils. Just you had to just do it in a different way, when you activate it, you wouldn't be able to you would have to dab to activate. Instead of like, smearing it, you would dab it with a wet brush to activate it. So it's the same thing. Yeah.
So I'm gonna just out of curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I think I'm gonna add a little bit of the olive green to it.
Yeah, I'm just dug into the olive green. Oh, that's too funny.
Did you?
I like olive green is one of my favorite greens in here. And the yellowish green. Because you know why? Because it's yellow. And then if it looks like you're getting too light, then you go back to your dark colors, and that's all. That's it, Kim. You got it. Easy peasy.
Well, we'll see how it turns out, and then you can say I got it. Because if it don't
No,
look
you do. I can see.
similar to yours, yeah. Which I mean, it's not going to look exactly like yours, but
I'm using Maria Troll's book too. You know, I think her paper just likes this Kuretake watercolors.
right. Hers
Because
and
I've done this in another book, and I mean, it still looked okay, but it could tell it was a little different. I said, "Oh, you must like Kuretake." I did it in my
yep, I'm thinking
Camellia.
hers and Joanne
Yeah,
or Hannah. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, Hannah. Yeah, I mean Hannah Carlson. Yeah. So I tried to do it in Camellia, and Camellia didn't want no parts of it.
Really?
Well, not it just didn't do it for me like this paper.
Right.
I haven't tried it in Kirby. I and I haven't tried it in Johanna, but I'm thinking the paper is dissimilar, so it's going to be fine.
Okay, I think the olive green added to it. I'm going to go back in with the. Oh, what color do I want to go back in with? Do I want to go back in with the sap green? Because we got a lot of dark there.
And then also when it dries, if it's got too dark in one place, when it dries, you can go ahead and put the lighter color on it to break it up.
Oh, there
Uh-huh.
you go.
Yep, you can layer it. Or well, with the dabbing motion anyway, you know. Dab, 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 dab.
Tap, 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 tap. Okay, are y'all listening? Tap, 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 tap.
Yeah.
I told them, got to. We're getting schooled here. She don't do this for just everybody.
Nobody wants that. Nobody's want to imitate anything I do, Kim. I was surprised that you liked that because you know what? Sometimes I really like something and I'm like, nobody's gonna like that.
Oh God, I
And then,
fell in love with it when I seen it.
yeah.
I'm like, that looks exactly like if she was in the forest or in a yard and sitting on the ground. That looks just like it would be like bushes or trees or something. It looks just like
Mm-hmm.
leaves or something. It
Yeah.
was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
yeah,
did like it. And like I said, I saw people doing it, but I never saw them actually do it. So I had to figure out how they were doing it, you know? Because a lot of
yep.
people don't tell you how they do stuff around here.
You need to
They
give
just
yourself
pull
a
the
little bit
page
more
out.
credit.
And they just tell you what color that they use or something, and then they just say, "I use a Kuretake. Let me show you how to use this pencil." I'm like, "Well, what about the watercolor?" I wanted to learn that part. Mm-mm.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Bew. I am digging it. Okay, let's
Yeah.
add a little bit more of mid to light to dark, whatever it is. The mid green. Okay. Which one did I use for mid green? Hooker green.
Hold on, let me mute.
Her nose is being athletic. Oh, nope, she's drying. Okay, cover up some white spots. So I'm going to cover up some white spots. Now, guys, this is my first time, so don't like. She knows what she's doing more than I do, so don't expect mine to look anything like hers. But we are going to give it a shot. I think I understand what she means by if you put a little bit too much water, the colors do run together. So I'm kind of figuring that out. I think that happened in a little bit of mine. But that's okay. That's what comes with learning how to do it, I guess.
You can also do it with the sky and also with water or
Right?
dirt. I did sand with the same method.
I bet you the water would be pretty.
Mm-hmm. You got all them blues.
Right?
They give you enough blues.
Okay, so I've got to get used to kind of breaking it up a little. That's my problem. So I can break up the colors just a little bit more. Not put them so much on top of each other. But other than that, I think we did good for our first time, you guys. All right, hold on. I'm going to put me on big screen. Let's see what you think. Ooh. So, like I said, guys, it's a first time. And I kind of did it. Now, see, I like the bottom because I broke it up a little bit more. The top kind of got a little mixed with each other. That's where I first started. So, but yep. I think with a little bit of practice, I think I will have it down. And I definitely got to get a different paintbrush.
Yeah, and make it your own style. Because like I said, every time I do it now, I do it different.
Yep. Like, see,
Mm-hmm.
like right in here, you can see, like, it almost looks like bushes. And that's
Yep.
kind of what I really like about the whole thing. It looks like trees and bushes, and you're out in the forest,
Mm-hmm.
and it just looks so cool.
So now you could do you watercolor your trees on your page, and you don't. And like I said, it's not just watercolor. You can do it with Neocolor tubes, watercolor pencils, acrylic paint, or your regular watercolors. So now you got your trees, leaves, you got your grass and bushes, you got your sand, you got your water, you got your sky, all in the same method.
I do. Okay, I'm gonna try
Mm-hmm.
something. This is so cool. Let's do. Um,
Is it dry?
no, but I'm not gonna do anything over that. I'm gonna
Oh,
do
oh,
something else.
oh, okay.
Okay.
There you
Too
go.
much
That's
water.
a pattern too. Yep,
Yep.
that's a pattern also. Yeah. So all brushes give you a different pattern. And sometimes I do let the whole tip side of the brush go down. I sure do to make it. If I get tired, I just want to finish it up fast. I
Right.
switch it up. Yeah, so there you go. And I don't even know if that's a technique. I need to go study my watercolor books and see if this is a technique. Because I know when I was in school, I didn't get to watercolors. I got kicked out before. I didn't do the watercolor. I wanted to do watercolors, but that first year I was partying too much.
Right. Okay, so let's do a. All right, we did the indigo. Now let's do the. Um, let's do the ultramarine. Okay. Too much water. Okay, so this brush kind of gives me almost like the mountain type vibe. Like you see mountains in the very background, you know? Okay, let's see. My husband in there blaring the stereo. All right, where'd you go? Oh, she said, okay, this chick's got it. She knows what she's doing. I'm going to do my.
Yeah, I told you it was easy. Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm going to try something else. Okay, so I wonder. I probably should dry those, huh? Before I go trying to put anything on top of it.
Yeah, that you have to do, because if you don't do that, you know what you'll end up with?
Mud.
Exactly. And trust me, I know. I'm like, I mess up a page. I'm like, oh, this is so pretty. Well, let me just put this on here. And then I forget to check whether it's wet or not. And girl turns right to mud. That's when I
Okay,
had to pull out my acrylic paint pens to fix it.
I'm going to go on mute for just a minute.
Uh-huh. So I've been over here trying to I've been doing cutouts for my book. So I've got some animals. I cut out a bunch of animals from some old magazines I found. And then I gotta move these. And then I got some backgrounds and stuff. So I just have to look at the backgrounds and look at what page I have ready already. I have to prepare the pages first. So I've prepared a lot of pages in this book. And then I got another stack, which has some goodies. Yeah. So that's what I'm planning to spend a little bit of time. So when I get ready to flip the book again and paste my pages down, I'll know what kind of theme or how I'm going to plan it. I really love this collage thing. Oh, my nose is athletic. Let me go on mute real quick. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that was the wrong button.
Okay.
Y'all would have heard me blow from hit the head, huh?
I said, I'm going to try something just out of curiosity, just because I'm playing around now. I'm not doing anything proper or whatever. Okay, so the blues, like I said, I'm going to show y'all. That brush kind of gave me the hint of, like, I don't know, mountains or, that type of thing. So I'm going to go in and see if I can put some snow caps. Okay, I need a different pen because I don't want it to look so forced. I want it to look like natural. So yeah, we just need different materials, which that we can do.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Actually, it was a cough, but it sounds like a sneeze.
I know. After I said that, I realized. But what do you say for a cough?
I know. I call it a cough. Oh, Taylor May, you heard somebody asking me to release some old videos. Where you at, Taylor? Just give me a clue. No, you don't have to type it in here. See, I haven't been over there lately because they're just so full of mess. And I'm trying to stay out of that. She said, I don't care if it was a call.
Video.
Huh?
Tell them $50 for each video you release.
Right. Which lady? Give me an initial of the lady.
The lady.
I know the one that they call the lady not asking me for nothing. You talking about the one with the big gap in her teeth? That's the only lady I know.
All right. Are you talking about
what lady's house?
Can't think of her name now.
Oh, that's right. Kim know a little bit. I forgot you know a little bit. Okay.
Are you talking about Uppity?
You talking about
it wasn't her, but it was her panel. Uppity's panel?
I know it ain't Uppity because I don't fuck with her.
Right?
See, that's funny. Kim even know. Kim like, oh, we don't mess with her.
I've been around you long enough. Taylor's like yesterday.
Okay, it was Hershey.
It was Hershey. Yeah.
Asking for whose house? What'd you say? Go ahead.
We were on your stream last night or yesterday. I don't remember what it was. But Taylor's like, Kim, something about do something with you or something like that. I'm like, honey, no way. You're on your own with you. Nope. Love you, but nope.
No, you ain't signing up for that one.
Nope.
Okay, so it was Hershey over at Nika's.
Oh yeah, I seen her on. I seen Nika on. I didn't see. I don't know anybody named Hershey.
And what video was she asking for? See, I don't even want to go over there to see, but I want to see what release some video I got. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Do I put the lid back on these and let these dry out? Because I can see some of them still have some water and they're still wet.
I wouldn't worry about it. Don't just put the lid on and keep it moving. And don't worry about the mold. I know you're concerned about the mold.
Well, I just don't want them to mold. So
no, they're not. That
Okay.
that's some water. Okay, look later. I fast forwarded till you see her come up there. Look later. Fast forward till I see Hershey come up on there. Okay. Yeah, I just put the lid on, Kim. I wouldn't worry about it because one, it's not waterproof. I mean, it's not airtight, so they'll dry
Right.
fine. So yeah, so
Just
you don't have to
smell.
do
Look at
much.
look at that.
Yeah, and the box is beautiful. The box is everything.
I'm just friggin' hyped that I even got them.
hmm
um, I thank you for this.
Oh,
Oh,
for
this is
just showing you that. Oh yeah,
yes.
that's fine. Okay, okay, Taylor, I'll do that after I get off of here.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of how the blue turned out.
Uh-huh. That's fine. I see. So you see
Yep,
how easy it is? Mhm.
I do.
And then, like I said, if you want to mix other colors, just make sure it's dry and then put your other colors in it. Because, girl, I have messed up so many and I ended up with mud. Ooh, and I feel so dumb because I'm like, I know the color theory. I know this is going to get mud.
Oh hell yeah! Do you know how many times I ended up with mud when I was doing markers?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't mildew. These don't mildew. Unless you just got mildew all around. You're using dirty mildew brushes and stuff like that. I wouldn't even worry about it.
Okay, so
So,
this one
mm-mm.
and this one are gonna go in my box.
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep the kind of how I did it type of thing, and I want to keep the little
Yeah.
box right now.
Yeah. Well, that's so nice. You had a nice birthday. You had a whole lot of nice things.
I did. That's what I was telling my brother. I said, "Oh my god, I've had such a nice birthday this year." I'm like, I got this, and I got the pencils from um Hinge, and I got the books from you, and the other girl didn't want me to say anything, and Taylor, and yeah, it's just like I've had like I was blessed. I was blessed this year, so blessed. And y'all, I'm not one of those people that when I say I'm blessed, that it just don't mean anything. I'm one of those people that like this will be on my mind and on my mouth for probably months to come because it's just to me it's amazing that y'all just thought of me and did all this because this just doesn't happen. It's just it's amazing. Thank you all so much. Mm.
All right. Well, just have another damn birthday next year, and you might see what you get then too. I don't know.
I
Live
plan
long
on
enough to have another birthday. We'll
Yep,
take
I
it year
plan
by
on it.
year. Right. We'll do it year by year. See what
Yep,
happens.
I don't plan on going anywhere, so
There you go.
um too much life to live. I'm still young. I feel old, but I'm still young.
Yeah, she ain't gonna cry.
I done
Now,
already cried, Taylor. I cried before
oh,
I even come on here. That's just a given.
now did we share wish lists? Cause I wanted to get Taylor something a while ago, but she act all snooty and shit, so she wouldn't let me send her something. The hell is wrong with her? And Nancy, I heard her talking. Well, my wish list is I forgot where she said it was. He said, "Don't block your blessings," and I was like, "Girl, I'm trying to send you something. You block your own blessings." Look at her put smiley faces in the damn thing. I do have a wish list, and I think my wish list is a better way for anybody if they want to send me something.
So I don't have your wish list. You need to send it to me.
Oh, okay.
And you have mine. And
Yeah, that's
I know Taylor has mine, but I don't have anybody's. So y'all need to send them to me. So
yeah.
um,
Every now and then you get a little extra piece of change, and you be like, or you order somebody something.
yep. I ain't sending
Okay, Taylor
anybody
don't
anything
have one yet.
for a
Taylor's
little while.
making, yeah.
I
Taylor's
just spent
making her wish list. I'm sorry. Taylor's
no,
making
that's
her
okay.
wish list. Yeah, she's
I just
making
spent
her.
$500 on my car.
Yeah, girl, who you telling?
I know, right?
Mine is on, okay, hers is on her page. And you know where I got a good idea for my wish list? I went
Hmm.
over to My Colorful Country Life. I went over there to Down to the Bubbles. I put when I first started coloring and getting on here, I found Bubbles and I put everything she had on her list. I pretty much either tried to get or got because I knew I wanted to color like her and I like her style.
Right?
And I love Colorful Country Lifestyle. So I look at everybody that has a wish list of whether I'm gonna get them something or not. I just look and see. I be nosy to see what they want. And then if I see something on sale, I can say, such and such, this is there. And so many people tell me, I'm so glad that when you see those stores that you go to and you see stuff, you let us know.
That's
Mhm.
actually that's the best thing because that's how we all get to know things. I live out in the middle of nowhere. I
Yeah.
don't get to go to those stores. But,
Hmm.
if you all see something while you're at the store, I can at least go on their website and see if I can get it.
Yeah.
Or I can call somebody and say, "Hey, this is at so and so store. Can you run up there and I'll send you, you know, enough
Yeah.
money to mail it to me or whatever."
Yeah.
Um, but that's
Yeah.
how we all get to know that things are out there or how they work before we buy them. That's why we get on
Exactly.
here and do these we got this and this is how they work thing. We don't get on here to show y'all and swatching them and stuff because we're bored. I really technically would really like to be coloring in a coloring book, but I want to test these and see how they do before I say anything and let you guys know.
Well, you won't have a problem because you already got it. See how easy it was?
Right? Right?
Yeah,
So
that's how I do
I
Kim too.
I love my watercolors. Those were I think a no-brainer. I figured I'd like those because if you like something, I kind of do too because we kind of almost have the same kind of taste.
Hmm.
Not
Yeah.
always, but most of the time.
And I buy low and slow. And I know I know the people with the full set, I know how they are, but I just know how I am. And I would be so mad if I bought a whole set of something and then I don't end up using them. Like I'm mad that I got these 54 ink tints and I rarely use them because I'm still learning how, but I never really go to them like I want to. But
Right?
I will. Yeah. Oh, Kim kicked me off the stage.
No, I didn't. I just put you back, but you didn't come back.
Oh, it's okay.
Where
You
you
as
at?
long as you can hear me. Okay, there I am. There we go. That's fine. So
Okay,
you got
so
the whoos.
I did. I got the hoo um hell hell hello
Halawa, I guess.
hello
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Sound like
the
some
Hawaiian
Hawaiian stuff.
version.
The Hawaiian, yeah.
So these have, of course, the Ohuhu name, and they have the name of the color or the color name. Say that backward. They also have a number. And what is this? And it says conforms to ASTMD. I don't know, some kind of conforms to something. They are closed ended. They are oil based. So let's see. This is Desert Yellow 02. Let's see. Um, I don't do the hard to light type of thing because I don't color like that. So um, I just put it down like how I color. So that felt a little scratchy on this paper, to be honest. Okay, so let's see.
Well, the swatch card paper is never good. They always put crap in there.
Right?
That swatch card is a mess.
So this is lemon yellow 21. Now remember, guys, if I say it feels scratchy or something, just because it does, that doesn't mean the pencil's going to. I am doing this without sharpening it. And it's got probably the coating over it. So that probably does not help. So I'm taking that into consideration when I'm coloring. Um, so yeah, so far they do feel really good though. This is, I thought that was lemon yellow. See that? Did that say lemon yellow? Do I got two lemon yellows? Oh, this is light lemon yellow. Okay. And this is lemon yellow. All right. Where's... Well, you really got to look at those numbers, because if you can't see shit, you can look like it said 23 and it says 25.
Well, some of those art stores, tailor-made, they don't have all the pencils either. So the online, when you do your stuff online, when you bought those pencils separate online, that really let me know that. So I went ahead to Blix and ordered, I think I got like 13 of my Prismacolor replacements. Because some of the art stores you go to, they don't have the colors that you want to, fill your setup. So I'm glad that you share with us the online experience that you get, and then they give you a discount. Yeah.
I don't like that paper, so we're gonna change it up just a little bit, guys.
I figured you would. I was just waiting for you to say, "Oh, let me get another piece of paper."
So I have the
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is her name? Susan Carlson swatch book. Of course, the Ohuhu things are not in there.
Yeah.
So she does have pages in the back that are empty, and you can fill in with your different pencils. So I'm gonna find just a little small one, and we are going to use that one.
That's what I do.
Okay, so
put them up there.
I should probably do this when I get a taste, but that's
But I can do this one.
All right, so this is the blank thing. So we're gonna put this is the only set of Ohuhus I have, so I'm just gonna write Ohuhu. 72 set.
And he would need to be up here.
She's talking to herself as she's placing the thing.
I need to go on mute. I hear you though.
Okay, so we're gonna start over. So this is desert yellow. Actually, is it desert? Yeah, this is desert yellow. Not desert. I can read, you guys. Really, I can. This is number 02. 02. Okay, this is toothy paper. And it's pretty thin. But that's all right. It's better than that damn card.
Yeah, they don't give you a good. I don't know why they don't. They just give me a little piece of paper. Why can't they do a better upgrade of the daggone swatch card? It's the dumbest thing I ever heard of.
Light lemon yellow. 21.
Where's my thing? What do with it?
Okay. I'm not hating them. They do feel a lot like the polys, though.
They sure do. Hello, somebody. I said that. I sure did. They don't feel like Prismas at all to me.
No.
And when people say that, I'm like, no, that's not right. but they definitely, to me, they feel like polys. And I'm not a poly fan, but they feel like polys. But I do like polys because they do give you really nice coloring and shading. When I did do it in some pages, it looked really nice.
I would say they're cross between polys and unis. And when I say unis, I mean Mitsubishi unis. Um,
I like them. I don't have any unis, but excuse me, but I do like the Ohuhu. I like that, the 72. I wish they were 120, and I know they're going to come out with a 120, and then I'm gonna have to buy that. Oh no, they be selling them separate. So then hopefully they'll just buy a set that you can just get to add the rest of them.
you know, I went and ordered me some white Poscas because the one I use is pretty much all the way gone. I go through them pretty quick. So, do you know they sell these separately now?
Yeah, that's how I've always bought them separate. I never
Single?
bought. Yeah, I just started buying sets now. I've always bought mine separate. I didn't even know. I was like, because the sets are expensive. No, I buy them separate. Kim said, I didn't know. And I'm not lying, Kim.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. What am I like thinking of? What was I on there looking at?
Oh, I don't know.
Um,
But yeah, they always sold those separate.
After I went here, I went to the King Art. Was it the King Art pencils, maybe?
And
God, I'm gonna
King
have to
Art
go down there and look again.
and King Art need to get their stuff together and get into the competition game because we like you, King Art. We want you to be getting your props.
It was the King Art gel sticks.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was. The gel sticks are being sold separately now.
Well, that's good.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
that's a good thing. Yeah, because we like King Art products. Sure
Yep.
do.
I was all excited.
About daggone time.
Yep. 29. I told my husband, I
Yeah.
said, I'm not going to be on here a long time. I have a headache and it's going on 2 hours.
So you've been on 2 hours?
Almost.
Yeah, I was watching when you came on, but I was doing some stuff. I was out and about doing stuff and everything. So
Well, hey, that's real life comes first.
yeah, and I was gonna come. I was gonna come on live, but I was coming on to do what I'm doing right now. So this is good because I'm trying to get my watch time on the other channel. So I'm gonna try to come on tonight for 2 hours. And if anybody wants to come up to color, you don't have to do what I'm doing, color or whatever. I
So
just want to get my watch time.
here's a name you don't see too often. Chiffon?
Chiffon, like the pink or the yellow?
I'll be there in a minute.
Oh,
Yellowish orange. Chiffon.
oh,
SAFF.
saffron. Saffron. How you spelling it?
Saffron. SAFFRON. Saffron.
Saffron. Yes, ma'am. It's like a curry color paste. I love saffron. Yep, it's a yellowish orange. Yep.
All right, guys, I'm gonna do this one, and then I have to go because he's a knocking.
Yeah, I would go too.
He made chicken and rice for dinner tonight.
Yummy. I love that.
Yep, and we've had a rough couple days around here. We had to have the $500 worth of car done.
Trust me, I know.
And it's been raining like crazy, and the dog's been kind of bored because he can't go outside and be a butthead. So because it's been raining, so it's just been kind of a long few days around here.
Uh-oh, your voice is morphing.
Well, that's good because I'm getting ready to go because I'm going to go
Okay.
eat dinner.
Okay. Yeah, and that's some. See, I report when people. I try to let people know the sound doesn't sound good. I don't y'all drag me for saying about people sound. I just want to let y'all know because I want everybody to be great.
Hey,
But
thank you so much for
uh-huh.
your help today.
You're welcome.
Um,
I'll be on later tonight, and yeah, and happy birthday. All right.
thank you. Thank you. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna go. Thank you all for the gorgeous, absolute gorgeous gifts that I received today and on my birthday. I got some super, absolute, super great friends and family. And all right, I'm gonna go before I cry. But I love you guys. Bye.